Hello everyone, it's me Uncle Jan. Today I'm going to read S3 3038, Friends Forever, The Force Stories. Second grade 8 by Daniel Pinkwater. Chapter 1. A very big cat, Flash Fleetwood, was walking in the woods behind his house when he found an animal. It was quite a big animal, it was bigger than Flash Fleetwood. Flash Fleetwood was just walking along, and there it was, sitting under a bush eating a leaf. Flash Fleetwood watched the animal for a while. It sat quietly and watched him. It didn't seem to be afraid. What kind of animal is this? Flash Fleetwood asked himself. Maybe it's a cat, he thought. Are you a cat? He asked the animal. Whoop, 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 said the animal. Flash Fleetwood had a chocolate chip cookie in his pocket. Dear cat, do you want this cookie? He asked. He held the cookie out to the animal. The animal took the cookie and ate it slowly. He looked at Flash Fleetwood with eyes full of love. I will take this cat home, Flash Fleetwood thought. Cat, do you want to come home with me? He asked the animal. Whoop, whoop, the animal said. I think that means yes. Come on, cat. Flash Fleetwood walked home through the woods. The animal followed him, tearing off branches as he went and whooping from time to time. Sometimes he would leap into the trees and swing from branch to branch. Unusual cat, Flash Fleetwood thought. Flash Fleetwood arrived at his house. His father was outside. He was punishing the chickens. You chickens will stand facing the corner, Flash Fleetwood's father said, until you learn it's wrong to make fun of humans. Hello, Freddy, his father said. What have you been up to? Flash Fleetwood's real name was Freddy. His father never called him Flash. He always called him Freddy. Hello, Dad. See the big cat I found? That's no cat, Freddy. That's a gorilla, Flash Fleetwood's father said. Really? Flash Fleetwood asked. I'm sure of it, his father said. 저기 나가서 체조하고 있어. 이제 가방 갖고 와봐. 끝나고 바로 갈 거니까. At the playground. Do the exercise. Will you let me keep him? Flash Fleetwood asked. He might be a lost gorilla, Freddy. Flash Fleetwood's father said his owners might be looking for him. We will look in the newspaper and telephone the animal shelter. If no one is advertising for a lost gorilla, maybe, just maybe, you may keep him. Then he called to Flash Fleetwood's mother. Mother, come and see Freddy's gorilla. Flash Fleetwood's mother came out of the kitchen door. She was mixing up a big bowl of lunch. She held the bowl in her arm and mixed the lunch with a wooden spoon. My goodness, it really is a gorilla, Flash Fleetwood's mother said. He thought it was a cat, Flash Fleetwood's father said. That boy, Flash Fleetwood's mother said. What will he bring home next? It's quite a nice gorilla, isn't it? Then she said, shall we let him keep it? Why not? Flash Fleetwood's father said. If no one advertises for a lost gorilla for a week, and if no one has come looking for one at the animal shelter, we might let him keep it, don't you think? It's quite a nice gorilla, Flash Fleetwood's mother said again. We'll have to see. But now come to lunch. It's egg salad pie and raw spinach. Do you think the gorilla will like that? The gorilla ate all the raw spinach. You thought he was a cat? Flash Fleetwood's mother asked. Only at first, Flash Fleetwood said. He is much bigger than a cat, Flash Fleetwood's father said. It was dark where I found him, Flash Fleetwood said. He is 20 times bigger than a cat, Flash Fleetwood's mother said. Look, I made a mistake, okay? Flash Fleetwood said. It's funny that you thought he was a cat, Flash Fleetwood's father said. Anybody can make a mistake, Flash Fleetwood said. Of course, dear. Flash Fleetwood's mother said. You are lucky to find the gorilla, his father said. May I show the gorilla to Bullets, the Birkenstock? Flash Fleetwood asked his parents. He should have a bath first. Flash Fleetwood's mother said, please, we'll come back soon. Flash Fleetwood said, come back soon and give the gorilla a bath. Flash Fleetwood's mother said, I will, said Flash Fleetwood. Chapter 2, The Blitz Birkenstock. Blitz Birkenstock was Flash Fleetwood's best friend. The Blitz Birkenstock's real name was Bruce Birkenstock. They made up their nicknames themselves. Nobody but Blitz Birkenstock called Freddie Fleetwood Flash Fleetwood. Nobody else called him that. Only Flash Fleetwood called Bruce Birkenstock Blitz Birkenstock. Nobody else called him that. The Blitz Birkenstock was smart. He was the smartest person Flash Fleetwood knew. He knew a lot about animals. The Blitz Birkenstock had a dog named Rolf. Blitz Birkenstock was teaching Rolf to talk. Already Rolf could say his name. What's your name? Blitz Birkenstock would say, Rolf, Rolf. Rolf would bark. See? Blitz Birkenstock would say, he said Rolf. He can say his name. Flash Fleetwood walked to Blitz Birkenstock's house. He led the gorilla by holding one of its fingers. Its fingers were the size of bananas. The gorilla walked behind Flash Fleetwood and he shuffled its feet along the sidewalk. You are a nice, tame gorilla. Flash Fleetwood said. The gorilla whooped to Flash Fleetwood. They came to Blitz Birkenstock's house. Flash Fleetwood knocked on the door. The Blitz Birkenstock. Come out and see what I have, Flash Fleetwood called. The Blitz Birkenstock came out, lipping lollipops. The Blitz Birkenstock said, look at the size of the cat. Lipping lollipops was something Blitz Birkenstock liked to say. Ha, Flash Fleetwood said, it is not a cat. It is not a cat. What is it? Blitz Birkenstock asked. It's a gorilla. Flash Fleetwood said, lipping lollipops. Blitz Birkenstock said, you thought it was a cat, Flash Fleetwood said, only at first. You were standing in the shadows with it. It's a neat gorilla, I can see that now. Whoop, 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 the gorilla said. Are they gonna let you keep him? Blitz Birkenstock asked, why not? Flash Fleetwood said, if nobody advertises in the paper for a week, and if nobody asks for him at the animal shelter, he's mine, my gorilla. Finders, keepers. Wow, Lucky, what's his name? The Blitz Birkenstock asked. His name is Phil. Flash Fleetwood said. The Blitz Birkenstock asked. Phil the gorilla, Flash Fleetwood said. I made up my mind on the way over here. Let's have Phil met Rolf, Blitz Birkenstock said. Blitz Birkenstock called his dog. Rolf saw Phil, Phil saw Rolf. Whoop, 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 said Phil. Yipe, said Rolf. Rolf was afraid of Phil. He cringed. He cowered. He put his tail between his legs. He looked as though he wanted to run away, but wasn't sure what the gorilla would do if he did. Look, Rolf, he's a good gorilla, Blitz Birkenstock said. Flash Fleetwood and Blitz Birkenstock patted Phil. See, don't be scared of him, they said. Phil said, whoop, very softly. Rolf wagged his tail. It was a very small wag. Phil patted Rolf. Rolf wagged his tail a little more. He still wasn't sure, but he wasn't quite so scared. Let's all go for a walk, Flash Fleetwood said. Let's walk in the woods, Blitz Birkenstock said. Woof. Rolf said, woof, Phil said. Chapter 3, In the Woods. In the woods, Phil showed off his tricks. He could climb very high. He could swing from tree to tree. He could fall, crashing through branches. And he could fall on his head. He never got hurt. Phil could pick up big logs. He could run through the woods. He could whoop very loudly. He could pound on his chest. It sounded like a drum. He could eat leaves. He could pick up things with his feet. Flash Fleetwood, Blitz Birkenstock, and Rolf were filled with admiration. He's the greatest gorilla who ever lived, Blitz Birkenstock said. Yes, he is, Flash Fleetwood said. Do you think if you're ever sick or have to go away or if you die, you could stay at my house? Blitz Birkenstock asked. If I'm sick or if I have to go away or if I die, if I can stay with you, Flash Fleetwood said. You're my best friend. Could he stay at my house just for one night? Even if you don't die or anything, Blitz asked. Maybe later. Flash Fleetwood said. After he had settled down and gotten used to me, maybe then. Wow. Blitz Birkenstock said. Bullet's Birkenstock had brought cookies. The boys and the dog and the gorilla sat on a log. They each ate a cookie. You know, Phil is a neat animal, Bullet's Birkenstock said. He sure is. Flash Fluto said, I'm gonna bring him to school tomorrow. Lipping Lollipop said Bullet Birkenstock. Chapter 4, Breakfast with the Gorilla. Flash Fluto asked his parents, may I take my gorilla to school tomorrow only if you give him a bath? His mother said, giving a bath to gorilla is a big project. It took more than an hour and the bathroom got very wet. Flash Fluto had to clean the bathroom too, and it took all the towels to get Phil dry. If you are going to have a pet, you have to take care of it, Flash Fluto's mother said. Where will Phil sleep? Flash Fluto asked. Flash Fluto's father had found a book about gorillas. Gorillas like to make nests to sleep in. Flash Fluto's father told him. Sometimes a nest in a tree, and sometimes a nest on the ground. They like to feel protected. Flash Fluto helped Phil make a nest of blankets in his closet. Phil liked it. He curled up and went to sleep. In the morning, Phil was not in his nest. Flash Fluto ran downstairs. Phil was in the kitchen with his mother and father. They were eating pancakes. Flash Fluto ate some too. Flash Fluto's mother ate some. Flash Fluto's father ate a lot of pancakes. Phil the gorilla ate a great many pancakes. He ate more than 20 pancakes. He used all the maple syrup. He drank 6 glasses of milk. He ate 5 bananas, which were all the bananas in the house. He ate 2 apples. He ate an orange. Phil has a good appetite, Flash Fluto's father said. It'll be expensive shopping for a gorilla. Just Flash Fluto's mother said, oh, pancakes don't cost very much. Flash Fluto's father said. Chapter 5, 2nd grade 8. Flash Fluto and Phil got to school early. Flash Fluto left Phil in the hall and went into his classroom. His teacher was Mrs. Hot Dog Bun. She always came to school early. Mrs. Hot Dog Bun, I brought my pet to school, Flash Fluto said. We don't bring pets to school, Freddy, Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said. It's an unusual pet. I thought I would show it to the class. Oh, unusual pets are different. Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said, but you should have asked first. I asked my mother. She said it would be all right. Flash Fluto said, well, in that case, I'm sure it'll be all right. Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said, is it a mouse? Some children have mice as pets. No, it's not a mouse, Flash Fluto said. Is it a lizard? Mrs. Hot Dog Bun asked. I like lizards very much. No, it's not a lizard, Flash Fluto said. Is it a fish? Fish make very nice pets. No, said Flash Fluto. It's not a fish. What sort of pet is it? Mrs. Hot Dog Bun asked. My pet is in the hall, Flash Fluto said. I will bring it in. Flash Fluto went out to the hall. Phil was looking at the drawings on the walls. He brought Phil into the classroom. This is Phil. Flash Fluto said, eek. Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said, what? Phil said. That's a gorilla, yes, said Flash Fluto. The Bullet's Birkenstock thought it was a cat. Whoops, said Phil. Freddy, is this a tame gorilla? Is it gentle? He's tame, he's gentle. Flash Fluto said, I hope so. I sincerely hope so. Phil is the finest gorilla who ever lived, Flash Fluto said. The gorilla must sit in my own personal closet. Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said, he might sit there and be very quiet. Can he do that? Yes. He sat in my closet all night. He was very quiet. Has the gorilla had a bath? Yes, he had a bath last night. Good. I will tell you when it's time to show him to the children. Took Phil to the closet. Now sit there and be very quiet, Flashy said. Whoop, said Phil quietly. Children came in and took their seat. Was with them. Where's Phil? Bullet's Birkenstock asked Flash Fluto. Wait, Flash Fluto said. Class, Freddy has brought his unusual pet to show us. Not another mouse, someone shouted. Is it a lizard? Someone else shouted. I hate lizards. It had better not be a boarding fish, Freddy. Someone else shouted. Hush, Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said. Freddy, you may go to my closet and get your pet. Freddy went to Mrs. Hot Dog Bun's class. He took Phil by the finger and let him out. Yay! The children shouted, "This is my pet." Flashy Fleetwood said, "Yay! His name is Phil. Yay! He's a gorilla. Yay!" Mrs. Hot Dog Bun, "If we take Phil outside, he can do some tricks on the jungle gym." Fresh Fleetwood said, "We'll put our coats on now." Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said, "We go outside and watch Phil. We will go quietly through the hall." Yay! The children shouted quietly. Outside, Phil did some tricks on the jungle gym. After doing tricks, Phil came back to the classroom. He sat in the back of the room. He sat there for the rest of the day. Mr. Hot Dog Bun gave Phil some paint. He painted some pictures. He gave him an orange. He ate the orange. He was very quiet. He was no trouble at all at the end of the day. Mr. Hot Dog Bun said, "Phil is a very good gorilla. He's quiet. He's no trouble at all." Could Phil come back tomorrow? Some children asked. Could Phil come to school every day? Yes, let Phil come to school every day. Let Phil be in our class. But children, Phil is a gorilla, Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said. He's a very good gorilla. He's no trouble at all. You said so yourself, please, Miss Hot Dog Bun. Let Phil come to school every day. Children shouted, "Let him be in our class, please." Well, Mrs. Hot Dog Bun said, "Why not?" The end.